Hey YouTube, this is Rex6D here with a 3D printed mod for the PS4. I thought it'd be good to explain what is 3D printing. First of all, 3D printing is taking a 2D design of any kind, like a drawing or um, a picture or anything like that, or a 3D scan, and turning it into a 3D solid object. Um, it could be a 3D model too, and that's what we have here. Um, to print, the way 3D printers work is that they print things in layers. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but you can see it, each line like go and the joystick extender, and that's the 3D printer going back and forth. But besides that, I'm just giving you a quick summary of what 3D printing is if you don't know what it is. It's like a new growing kind of hobbyist field right now going on. Everybody's getting into it. Even some of your favorite YouTubers are buying 3D printers just for the heck of it. Anyway, on to the review of these. I think the guy's name is Flip Felix 3. He made these, and the 3D files are on Thingiverse, which is a place where you can get like free 3D files that you can print out. I made these with a MakerBot replicator too. On the default settings, without supports, and without rafts. You can print these with rafts because rafts are very easy to take off. What rafts are is just a plastic thin layer that's printed on the platform, which you can easily take your 3D object off and break off from there. I wish I had an example with me, but the best example I can give is, like, say I have this smaller analog stick here, and if I wanted to print a raft, it'd be like this SD card right here. I'll print that, and once the analog stick prints on top of that, I can just take that off without damaging it, but have a extra platform for the object to sit on. So that's why I did that. After doing that, I just took it off the platform, took it home and tested it out. I did a little live streaming here lately with it. These on here. Played, let's see, Infamous First Light with it recently too, and it works very well. Like with games like the Swapper, and other 2D like fighting games like Injustice. These don't work very well for that because I don't know, some reason. I don't know. In fighting games, using the analog stick is just weird. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. But the D-pad is always quicker. So that doesn't fix that. But as far as shooters or platformers, these work well for those. So, and so you guys may be wondering, why is there tape around the analog stick area? It's because the 3D printed joystick extenders extend farther out than the regular analog sticks, so therefore the edge part of this rubs against the circle that you see around here that's around the analog stick. And also, I don't know if you can see it or not, probably not, but take my word for it. There's a line going across here, and that line is from when from me pressing against this part right here with the analog stick extender. And I don't know, since this is well built, like, you know, this isn't it, you know, this is so thick and strong right now. I forgot what plastic it was. It wasn't ABS, FLA maybe. Or is it PLA? Anyway, this is very hard plastic. You know, printed in several layers. Because, as I said before, this isn't going to break very easily. You know, I can just throw this against the wall and be just fine. Probably could step on this and be just fine. But with it being a hard plastic and everything, and the PlayStation 4 having glossy parts on it, scratches tend to show up easier. And I noticed it would just scratch all along this part. That's the only flaw with this. Which, I don't know, I guess probably real gamers wouldn't mind that. But I do, like, it just kind of bugs me when I see a scratch on it. Besides me, like, dropping it or something like that, or a family member playing with the controller. But to stop that, I put a little bit of I guess like Scotch tape or something like that. I forgot what tape is called, but this type of tape. And small little pieces, one across here and one along the bottom, because I noticed it will rub up against just this part, and then it also rub against the glossy part, as I told you before, and that seems to stop it. Now you want to do this neater than what I did, because along this area it gets caught up on there a little bit. But besides that, you could probably use any tape or any thin layer of protection for it, like, I don't know, a little velvet or something, or vinyl or something. There's something right there to stop this from rubbing. You know, if you have a PlayStation 4 controller skin over this, that'd probably help. But hey, I would advise to go check these out. The install for these are very simple. I just if I can get it, okay. Yeah, they just pop right on. You know, they fit perfectly. You don't slide off or anything like that. They fit perfectly. These are printed perfectly to size. I didn't scale these up or scale them down. It just like they print out just like this. And you just slide them on. And that's it. You know, it's on the controller. It's not going anywhere. See, I can do this all day. You know, have it upside down, still there. But yeah, I think this would be great for all of you that don't have a lot of money, but you know, have a place around you that has a 3D printer, like a local high school, library, or something like that, where you can go to a 3D printer, you know, and print these out. You know, print these out for cheap if you can, or find someone that you can print has a 3D printer and get his print out for cheap. You know, I haven't saying they really improved my game or not, because you know, I have to be like a real pro gamer or something like that to really take advantage of these. But these do feel good though when I'm playing though. Like, I know they feel responsive. You know? It's the one thing I don't like is that the tip part of it falls off to the side. So my finger follows that, so it kind of falls off. But for the most part, it works. I just if I design these, I wouldn't design the top part better, give the player more control. But besides that, these work great. Also, check back to the channel for some 3D printed mods that I'll be doing myself. I'm currently working on a lot of them. Different files that a few for the PS4 controller. Once I get the size for the Xbox One controller, I'll work on that. But I'm already working on PS Vita cases where you can put your PS Vita in the case and everything. I'm currently testing PS Vita analog sticks extenders just like these, but so far they haven't came out the right size. I haven't gotten the size down perfectly yet, or figured out how far in do I need to size it so that way it fits right on the analog stick instead of just coming off. But you know, that's what comes with printing anything, whether it be on a regular printer or a 3D printer. You have to keep trying over and over again until you get it right, unless you have the precise measurements and whatever program you're using to make a 3D file, like Blender or Maya or whatever. You're able to make precise measurements and make a precise model. But anyway, anybody who does 3D modeling, I think this would be a great venue to really test out your 3D modeling skills too. So anybody who's into that type of stuff, I would test that out and print out something that you made, and you know, kind of it'd be a great marketing tool too. So anyway, it's fun in my review of these. These work great once again. I would advise printing these out. Yeah, but if you can print these out for cheap, I would print out like a bunch of these if I was you. So that way, no matter how many controllers you go through or whatever, the different color controllers you have, you know, it's like a bunch of these just ready to go. But do not sell these, you know, get credit where there's credit due, and don't be like, I made these and I'm selling it for five for $1 and all that. Just don't do that, you know. A 3D printing thing that's going on, it's more of a hobbyist thing. It isn't really for profit. There are companies that do things for profit, but right now, Thingiverse and people doing this type of stuff is for a hobby. So keep the scene going by supporting people who made these things for you guys. So anyway, check back to the channel as always. Thanks for watching.